Hi, it's Emma here at Creative Sublimation Designs. Just jumping on Affinity this afternoon just to show you how to use the JPG mock-ups that you're all loving with the drive at the moment. So we're going to just jump into Affinity and open up a new document. I use a square thumbnail, which is easier because it comes in nicely on your website and also for Etsy as well. So we're going to come over to File. We're going to place our mock-ups. I'm just going and find the drive. So I'm just going to find a tote bag and bring that in. Size that up. And that's all fine. We're going to kind of come over to File, and we're going to place one of our designs. So I'm going to use one of our designs for demonstration purposes, and we're going to resize that down by dragging the corner and place that on our tote bag. Now you'll see there isn't a seamless transition here, and it literally looks like someone stuck a sticker on. So there are two ways of making this look more realistic. So you can come over to your layers panel, you'll see where it says opacity, and then you'll see 100%, and then you'll see another bar next to it saying normal. Now there's an arrow that's pointing down. You can click on that and you can use the multiply function. I find the multiply function works for some things, but other things it doesn't work quite so well for. So you can try both and see what one looks more pleasing to the eye. If the multiply function doesn't look right, or it makes your colours look too dull, then come back up to normal, and what you can do is the opacity bar, just click on the arrow that's pointed down, and I tend to bring that down to about 80%, and I think that gives a more realistic look of what your end product will look like. So obviously if you wanted to add text in, you'd come over to the text box, click on the arrow, and then just click on artistic text tool, and then you will just type in the name that you want. If you want to change the font, you just come up to the text box, put in the name of your font that you want to use, and then just position it however you want it. So let's say for instance you wanted to mock up a mug as well. So we're going to come over to the layers panel, we're going to turn off the tote bag, we're going to come over to File, we're going to Place, we're going to find our mock-ups again, and we're going to find a mug. So let's use this one. So again, we're going to resize it to how we want it, mainly centered. We're going to adjust our design, and let's say we don't want a name on this one. So for me the design looks a bit dull, so I'm just going to bring up the opacity a little bit more so it's a bit more realistic to how the mug will look, and then that's your mug mocked up. So you can switch these off and on, say you were doing several different designs, so you can switch these off and switch others on, and literally quickly do mock-ups really quickly. And then when you've got your mock-up ready, say I want to I'm happy with this mock-up and that's how I want to advertise it, you just come over to File, you go Export. You always export as a JPEG and always on best quality. You want to export the whole document, so you click on Export, choose what you want to name it. So I'm going to say Brain Men's Mug, and then make sure it says JPEG, and then go Save, and then that's saved to when you want to come in and use that to advertise on your website or on Etsy. I hope you found that useful. and I'll see you again soon.